Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper One. I want to address this subject just so you understand a little bit more about what's going on in the world and the threats that are out there. And talk about Israel and Iran. Iran is trying to develop nuclear weapons, and they're working very hard to do this. A lot of their facilities are underground, deep underground, so it's going to take a special weapon system. That's why Israel is using a lot of assassination attempts and assassinations. They're using bribery to slow down the process of getting weapons built in Iran. They're also using technology in the sense of cyber attacks on their systems. They're using bombers, anything to slow down the process of developing a weapon so Iran can't have it. So Israel has a problem. They have nothing currently to take out these deep facilities. Incorrect. They do have nuclear weapons, and they could use those, but that would cause a big stink in the Middle East and in the world. So right now they would not use that. So they're actually looking for a weapon system that could be used to take out these. And there are some, but they don't own any. If you look at the massive bunker busting ordinances, like the GBU-57, that is a 30,000 pound bomb, 30,000 pounds. It's a huge system, and we don't have a lot of these made. Israel has none, zero. Israel doesn't even have the aircraft that could capable of carry this weapon system. They also don't have the airfield infrastructure to support a plane. So they would need our assistance. I don't think we're going to actually drop that bomb. But there has been in the past and currently officials in the government that are looking at selling or leasing aircraft to the Israel government, and that would have to be either the B-52 or the B-2. These planes are capable of carrying this huge piece of ordnance, but we cannot sell or lease those two aircraft to Israel because of the START treaty that we signed with Russia. So those are out of the question. They do have, though, the capacity of the B-1, but the B-1 has a problem. It cannot get the the ordnance, the bomb, totally in the bomb bay. So I don't know if they've practiced that, but I think without violating the START treaty, if they used the B-1 and carried the GBU-57, I don't know if they could get off the ground, but I know they can't put the ordnance in the aircraft and fly it regularly. It would be sticking out of the bomb doors. But that's an option. That wouldn't break the START treaty with Russia. Also, you got another problem. Iran has a great air defense system. They have Russian equipment, plus they've developed their own domestically. So getting that plane over target would be challenging. Not impossible, but challenging. But Israel's really worried about if they attacked Iran, that could open up very much multi-front. They could be attacked from all sides in Israel. Hezbollah being their biggest enemy, that would be launching thousands upon thousands of missiles into Israel. So I think Israel maybe could carry out the initial attack on Iran, but I don't think they could then sustain the fight with Iran and then the multi-front fight on their actual borders. So we need to keep that in mind. When Israel feels that Iran is going to develop the bomb, they might attack, but they're having a lot of other issues that they have to take care of. So hopefully this explains something. So if you hear Israel attacking Iran, things could get worse in the sense of pricing of fuel oil, price of gas, price of diesel is going to skyrocket. Thanks for watching.